Today's discussion kicks off with an exploration of a coin whose backstory and character have quietly earned it a special place in the world of collectors. The 1994 U.S. One dime might seem like a modest piece of currency at first glance, but its journey from minting to modern-day auctions is full of unexpected turns and hidden details that continue to fascinate those in the know. The story behind the 1994 dime begins in an era when the United States Mint was experimenting with subtle design modifications and production techniques to both honor tradition and incorporate modern efficiency. In the early 1990s, the U.S. Mint was balancing a desire to maintain classic imagery with the need to adopt newer methods that ensured coins would endure through decades of circulation. The 1994 dime stands as a testament to that balancing act, a coin that not only carried forward the historical motifs of liberty and progress but also embraced slight production changes that have, over time, added an element of rarity for discerning collectors. Its release came at a moment when economic confidence was rebounding, and the minting of coins like this one symbolized a blend of enduring heritage and a nod to future possibilities. What truly sets the 1994 dime apart are the nuances that differentiate it from its contemporaries. A closer examination reveals subtle differences in the die used during production, a fact that seasoned collectors have come to recognize as a marker of potential rarity. For instance, certain varieties exhibit a slightly sharper profile in the lettering or a minuscule deviation in the angle of the torch, which has led experts to note that these minor imperfections can contribute to a coin's uniqueness. There are documented cases where the die wear, combined with the inherent production methods of the era, resulted in a finish that collectors now consider particularly desirable. Such intricacies not only make the coin a visual delight but also offer a tangible connection to the specific minting process and the individual steps taken to create a piece of American history. Market trends have reflected this growing interest. While the face value of the dime remains unchanged, its worth in the hands of collectors has steadily increased. Auction records from the past few years have shown that well-preserved specimens, especially those that have maintained a near-mint state, can command prices that far exceed their nominal value. In recent auctions, pristine examples have fetched several times their original worth, attracting bids from seasoned collectors who appreciate both the coin's aesthetic charm and its historical significance. These market fluctuations are often tied to the coin's condition, and the 1994 dime serves as a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary piece of currency can become a coveted collectible when it possesses attributes that set it apart from mass-produced issues. Beyond its physical characteristics and market performance, the 1994 dime carries with it a series of interesting stories and legends that add to its allure. One tale often recounted among collectors involves a batch of dimes that were reportedly set aside due to an unusual error during the striking process. While only a handful of these error coins have ever surfaced, their discovery has fueled excitement in coin collecting circles, as they provide a glimpse into the unpredictable nature of coin production. There's also a long-standing anecdote about how one particular 1994 dime, discovered in a long-forgotten family collection, turned out to be in a condition so exceptional that it reinvigorated interest in the entire series. Such stories, whether confirmed or passed down through word of mouth, contribute layers of intrigue and emotional connection that resonate deeply with collectors who value both the tangible and intangible aspects of their investments. The coin's condition plays a pivotal role in its value, and this is where distinctions between mint state and circulated examples become significant. Coins in mint state, those that have been stored in protective cases and show minimal signs of handling, tend to fetch a premium in auctions and private sales. Their surfaces remain largely unblemished, allowing collectors to fully appreciate the intricate details that might be obscured by wear on circulated coins. On the other hand, dimes that have seen more active use naturally display signs of handling, such as slight scratches or a dulled finish, which can detract from their appeal despite retaining historical and numismatic value. Interestingly, even circulated versions of the 1994 dime have managed to secure a respectable standing in the collector community because their patina tells a story of decades spent in circulation, a narrative of everyday history. Collectors often weigh these factors carefully, considering whether the coin's aesthetic perfection or its lived-in character adds more to its overall charm and collectible potential. Another fascinating aspect of the 1994 dime is the way its production has influenced modern minting practices. Over time, the subtle lessons learned from this coin have informed improvements in die maintenance and production quality control. The error varieties and unique characteristics of the 1994 issue served as case studies that helped refine future minting processes, ensuring that both the aesthetic qualities and durability of coins are preserved even as technology advances. This ripple effect has led to a broader appreciation of the coin, not just as an individual collectible, but as a part of a continuum that has helped shape current minting standards. For experienced collectors, this connection between past production challenges and modern-day practices adds a layer of historical significance that enriches the story of each coin. The dialogue surrounding the 1994 dime is not solely focused on its production and physical attributes, it also taps into the broader narrative of American economic history. In a period marked by transition and innovation, this coin encapsulates the spirit of a nation that was evolving rapidly. It serves as a subtle reminder of the interplay between tradition and change, a theme that resonates with collectors who are often as interested in the historical context as they are in the coin's visual appeal. The fact that this dime has withstood the test of time, both in its physical form and in its standing among rare coins, speaks volumes about its enduring appeal and the careful craftsmanship that went into its creation. As the conversation around the 1994 U.S. one dime unfolds, it becomes clear that its value transcends simple currency. For those who have spent years building collections and studying the minute details of coinage, this dime represents an opportunity to hold a piece of history, a tangible reminder of an era defined by subtle innovations and the relentless pursuit of perfection in minting. Its current market value, buoyed by enthusiastic bidding at auctions, underscores its status as more than just a coin. It is a collectible treasure whose allure continues to grow with each passing year. Whether tucked away in a secure collection or showcased as a centerpiece at a prestigious auction, the 1994 dime invites collectors to reflect on both the artistry and the evolutionary journey of American coinage. In this exploration, the 1994 dime stands out not only for its design and production quirks but also for the broader narrative it represents, a narrative of progress, careful craftsmanship, and the enduring allure of a coin that has quietly become a gem among American currency. The blend of historical context, detailed craftsmanship, and modern market dynamics makes the 1994 dime a fascinating study for anyone who appreciates the depth and complexity behind what might appear, at first glance, to be a simple piece of money. Shifting our focus from the storied past of the 1994 dime, let's explore the unique attributes of the 1999 U.S. one dime, a coin that carries its own blend of history and subtle innovations. The 1999 dime emerged during a time when the U.S. Mint was refining its production processes even further, embracing new technologies while staying true to the classic motifs that have defined American coinage for decades. This period was marked by a careful balance of honoring time-honored traditions and introducing slight modernizations that made each coin feel both familiar and refreshingly distinct. The tale of the 1999 dime starts with its origins in a rapidly evolving economic landscape. The late 1990s saw significant technological advancements across various sectors, and the U.S. Mint was no exception. In an effort to improve production efficiency and ensure the longevity of its coins, the Mint incorporated enhanced die technology that allowed for more consistent striking and finer details. Collectors have noted that these improvements resulted in a coin that not only looked cleaner and crisper than some of its predecessors but also carried an air of precision that became a hallmark of this era. For many, the 1999 dime is a tangible reminder of a time when American industry was embracing change, without sacrificing the aesthetic and symbolic values that have always defined U.S. coinage. What really makes the 1999 dime stand out are the subtle details that set it apart from coins minted in other years. One of the most notable features is the slight refinement in the depiction of Lady Liberty's profile and the surrounding details on the reverse side of the coin. These small enhancements, though almost imperceptible to the casual observer, have caught the eye of expert numismatists who appreciate the delicate balance between traditional design and modern minting techniques. The crispness of the engraving and the uniformity of the die strike offer a level of detail that speaks volumes about the technological advancements of that period. This coin's rarity isn't defined by an error or misprint, but rather by the subtle excellence of its finish and the way it captures a snapshot of minting evolution at a pivotal moment in U.S. history. Market performance has played an important role in elevating the 1999 dime's status among collectors. While its face value remains the same as any other dime, its collectible value has appreciated significantly over the years. Auction records have shown that specimens in impeccable condition, those that have never been removed from protective cases, can attract substantial premiums in bidding wars. Prices have steadily climbed, with mint state examples often achieving higher valuations due to their flawless preservation and the immaculate detail that these coins retain. Meanwhile, dimes that have been in circulation, though still valued, command lower premiums because natural wear and handling slightly obscure the intricate details that make the coin so appealing. This divergence in value based on condition highlights the importance of preservation and the enduring impact of quality on a coin's market performance. The 1999 dime is also wrapped in a tapestry of interesting anecdotes and historical tidbits that add layers to its allure. There's an engaging story about a limited batch of these coins that were produced with an even more refined finish, a result of a brief experiment with die polishing techniques aimed at achieving maximum clarity. While only a handful of these exceptional pieces made their way into circulation, their existence has fueled ongoing discussions among collectors. This rare variant has become something of a legend in coin collecting circles, celebrated not only for its beauty but also for the way it symbolizes the mint's commitment to pushing the boundaries of production quality. Collectors who have stumbled upon these ultra-refined dimes often describe the discovery as a serendipitous moment, a glimpse into the mint's behind-the-scenes efforts to perfect every detail. Diving deeper into the coin's physical attributes, the 1999 dime reveals yet more nuances that contribute to its collectible charm. One of the key factors influencing its value is the condition of the coin. As with the 1994 issue, mint state dimes, those preserved in uncirculated condition, are particularly prized. These coins display sharp, unblemished details that allow collectors to appreciate every tiny engraving and design element. In contrast, coins that have been handled frequently or have undergone extensive circulation show signs of wear that can slightly dull the crispness of the original design. However, this wear does not necessarily detract from their historical significance. In fact, many collectors view well-circulated coins as treasured artifacts that tell a story of everyday use, adding a narrative depth that pristine coins might lack. The condition-based value variations make each 1999 dime a unique specimen, with its individual history reflected in its current state. Another fascinating aspect of the 1999 dime is the role it played in signaling a new phase for U.S. coin production. The lessons learned from its design and minting process have influenced subsequent coin issues, serving as benchmarks for quality and durability. Experts often point to this coin as a turning point where subtle technological shifts started to make a noticeable impact on both aesthetics and production reliability. This influence is seen in later coins that continue to build on the foundation laid by the innovations of the 1999 issue. For collectors who have followed the evolution of coin production, the 1999 dime represents a key moment when tradition met modernity, resulting in a coin that not only celebrated the past but also looked forward to the future. Throughout its journey from the mint to collectors' hands, the 1999 dime has inspired a sense of admiration and curiosity. Its refined design, coupled with the historical context of its production, has made it a favorite among those who appreciate the delicate balance between art and industry. Auction houses regularly feature these coins, and the fervor among bidding enthusiasts underscores the coin's reputation as a cherished piece of American numismatic art. Whether showcased in a private collection or highlighted in competitive auctions, the 1999 dime consistently garners attention for its blend of beauty, historical relevance, and the subtle innovations that set it apart from other issues. In many ways, the 1999 U.S. One dime encapsulates the spirit of a nation at the crossroads of tradition and progress. It's a coin that not only served its purpose as legal tender but also evolved into a collectible that tells a rich story through its minute details and historical context. For collectors who have dedicated years to amassing and studying rare coins, the 1999 dime offers both an aesthetic pleasure and a deep connection to a transformative era in minting history. Its legacy is built on the meticulous craftsmanship that went into its creation and the ongoing dialogue it inspires among enthusiasts who continue to seek out coins that tell compelling stories. In essence, The 1999 U.S. One dime is more than just a relic of its time, it's a vibrant chapter in the ongoing story of American coinage. Its detailed history, refined design, and impressive market performance contribute to its status as a prized possession for experienced collectors. Each coin tells a story of innovation, careful craftsmanship, and a subtle transformation that captures the spirit of its era. For those who have long cherished the thrill of discovering a rare gem amid the routine of everyday currency, the 1999 dime remains a beacon of historical beauty and modern precision, a true treasure that continues to enrich the world of numismatics.